They call me Moolah Ninja. The ninja in the moonlight, in the night, when ninjas start. I'm ninja in the moonlight.
Very long time. It was originally announced at E3 2015, and it's sort of gone radio silent. The last big news that we got about it was May of 2017, when Square announced that they would be taking development internal. They were originally partnered with CyberConnect 2, but now they've taken the whole game and moved it to an internal development team, which leads me to believe that they're probably starting over from scratch. Simply put, the reason why we're excited for this game is because it's Final Fantasy VII. This is one of the biggest and most important games of all time. The idea that they would reboot this game with the graphical fidelity and the power of the PlayStation 4 behind it is exciting to people who are Final Fantasy fans like myself and the populace at large that never got an opportunity to play it. Now, the original Final Fantasy VII was a PlayStation exclusive, but obviously we've seen Square Enix port some of their big franchises like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts to other systems, so we may see Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4 as well as Xbox and PC. Now, as much as I would love to see Final Fantasy VII Remake make a huge reappearance at E3 this year, I just don't think it's going to happen. Square has been radio silent for too long, and it just seems like maybe they're taking their time to do a really important, really big re-reveal, but it might be too soon.
At last, the promise has been made.
いるんだろ元13機関
ああ、キングハーツ。バッケー。
元随分な言われようだ。
だって、ノーバディを引き連れてるのは元13機関だろ
We last saw Kingdom Hearts 3 earlier this year at the D23 Japan Expo event, where we actually saw a big new reveal of the Monsters Inc. world, which is one of the first Pixar worlds they've ever had in the franchise, alongside Toy Story, which is also in Kingdom Hearts 3. This game is going to look so cool based on what they've shown. So the game is still slated to come to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, even though the main number titles have only been on PlayStation platforms. Hopefully what we've seen so far has been a mix of PlayStation and Xbox footage, but we don't really know yet. The game will undoubtedly be at E3 2018. They're still slated for a 2018 release, so they have to show one big final push for the game sometime this year. E3 makes the obvious choice to do that at. Hopefully we'll see it on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, because I can't wait to see what Kingdom Hearts 3 looks like in 4K with HDR enhancements. This game can look absolutely gorgeous. We're really excited for Kingdom Hearts 3 because what they've shown so far have been these massive open worlds that are a bit departure from what the franchise has done before. And hopefully we're going to finally get a capper to Sora's journey that started all the way back in Kingdom Hearts 1. And personally, I've been waiting since the first Kingdom Hearts game to see this journey kind of come full circle, so I cannot believe that we're finally getting to see how this plays out.
Alright, we've got 3 minutes, so I'll quickly be back for questions.
Fortnite is the biggest game out right now, and it's not losing any momentum. It's a polished free-to-play game with daily and weekly updates to keep you coming back. There's crossplay between all platforms, and if Epic wanted, they could take the whole cake and release it on Nintendo and Android, which are the last 2 platforms Fortnite is not on. The last big update to Fortnite was Season 4 and a map change. All through Season 3 there was a common Easter egg, and it ended up hitting and turning Dusty Depot into Dusty Digit. And it's awesome to see Epic so involved with the community and give us so much replay value for one mode, which is Battle Royale. Fortnite is going to be a huge deal at E3 this year. They're throwing a 100-player tournament where they take the top 50 Fortnite players and 50 celebrities, and they pair them together for a duos tournament. You may even see a glimpse from a new DLC like we did with Thanos, where an IP like Star Wars could form a relationship with Epic and Fortnite. Honestly, the floodgates have been opened with this last Marvel crossover, and anything could happen.
Is this what you wanted? Is this what you were looking for?
Is that fucking Halo?
Was everything you've compromised, everything you've done, was it
Halo 6 to be
We
We haven't seen Halo 6 yet, obviously, but everybody knows it's coming. It's not even a secret. We all know, it's assumed, we're definitely getting it. It's just a question of when will it be announced, how will it be
I don't think it'll be
shown,
sick. I think it'll be like
We're excited for Halo 6 because it's Halo! It is Microsoft's biggest first-party franchise. We haven't had a mainline Halo in 3 years. Halo 5 is the reigning awesome multiplayer Halo game, probably the best Halo multiplayer since Halo 2. The question remains, what's going to happen with the campaign in Halo 6? A lot of us weren't such big fans of Halo 5's campaign,
check that we're
so
recording.
let's see where is Halo 6's campaign going to go. Halo 6 will obviously be an Xbox One game.
We are recording. Oh, I hope that didn't fuck up
Really
on
cool.
Live from Los Angeles
Oh,
for
that's
6 days and almost 50 hours of
Okay, I
coverage.
guess it's starting.
And you don't want to miss a second of the action. Explosive press conferences, breaking news from the show floor, live hands-on demos of the hottest games, expert insight on all of the latest developments straight from the IGN team. Hello, old friend. If it's at E3, it's coming to our stage. IGN live coverage of E3 2018 starts right now.
Alright guys, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Welcome to IGN Live at E3 2018. I'm David Hatfield, and for the next 6 days, we're here to break some news and blow some minds with the hottest games, hands-on demos, and first looks you won't see anywhere else. We're giving you a front row seat to the future of gaming only on IGN.com and Disney XD. Tune in all week as we bring you live coverage of the biggest press conferences. Tomorrow, we've got Xbox and Bethesda. Monday is Ubisoft and PlayStation. Then Tuesday is Nintendo and the Fortnite 50v50 Celebrity Pro-Am. Don't forget you can download the IGN app for all the latest news right in the palm of your hand. As for today, we're kicking things off next with the EA press conference, and later we'll take a look at the rumors around Halo 6. But now, to help me break down everything we can expect from E3, I'm joined by a lot of peers, Brandon Tyrell and Max Scoville. What's up, everybody? Let's start with the obvious question. What conference are you most excited to see? Alana.
I mean, obviously we're all really excited for PlayStation. And for everything else.
Yeah.
We know they'll line up the big four games, but I feel like
I'm
this year
more
I'm
excited
really
for
anticipating Microsoft's conference because I feel like it's kind of make or break for them. We really don't know what they have. I'm
Yeah.
really, really excited about the idea of a new Fable. It's been rumored that it's in development from Playground, who've worked on Forza. They've got people from
Fable.
Lost Down North working on it, so we know they're really staffing up to make some kind of amazing action RPG, and I'm really hoping that it's Fable, but also Gears of War. I've been a Gears fan since the first Gears. Like, that really, really sold me on the
Still making Gears of War.
so I'm really, really excited.
Yeah, it's true. The Xbox truly is the X factor of this show. What are they going to have? What do you think about Halo 6?
I
Will that be
think
revealed tomorrow?
yes.
Okay.
I think it's going to be revealed tomorrow. I would guess it comes out in the middle of next year. Wild predictions here, but that's what I think is going to
I'm
happen.
100% with you. I made the prediction last year and I was wrong, but I'm going to make it again this year. I think we finally see that Halo 6 trailer. I think we're going to get a little bit of an introduction to what we can expect from it.
Hopefully it's the Chief.
Hopefully it's the Chief again.
Yeah.
And, to echo what you were saying, a lot of the conferences are known quantities, but Microsoft is really that X factor.
Max, how about you?
I mean, I agree with you on one hand, Microsoft needs some first-party love, but Nintendo is a house of secrets. They're full of mysteries, and the Switch is barely, 2 years old at this
Yeah.
point? Like, it's in its sophomore year. I want to see what Nintendo has in store. I feel like they're really good at keeping things buttoned up, so I'm dying to see what they have that they're going to reveal for us.
Yeah, for me, I gotta say, even though we do really know what Sony's lineup is coming into their show, as a spectator, as just someone who enjoys watching E3, their show, the excitement builds over the weekend leading up to that Monday evening. It's just the most fun thing for me for us all to get together and finally watch the Sony conference. That's what I'm
Especially if we're going to get Death Stranding and Last of Us Part 2
Yeah.
gameplay. Finally!
Like what Rodriguez has been up to for the last
Yes! Guillermo del Toro? What have they been doing?
How's that baby doing?
How is that baby doing? We'll find out. Alright, E3 is massive this year. All the big developers are here showcasing brand new games and surprise twists from a few we've seen before. So, who are the major players and what's at stake? Here's a quick refresher to bring you up to speed.
Oh, sorry, let's turn that off. Let's date of E3.
E3 2018 is finally here. All the major players are ready to enter the arena, and the question on everyone's mind, whose game will be the best in show? EA, the king of the battlefield. Last year, the Star Wars Battlefront 2 microtransaction controversy dealt a major blow to the gaming juggernaut. Now, they're aiming to win back gamers with two of the most highly anticipated titles at E3, DICE's Battlefield 5 and BioWare's Anthem. Bethesda, masters of sprawling open worlds. They're so confident in their E3 lineup, they couldn't help but deliver early reveals that include Rage 2 and Fallout 76.
Our future begins.
Square Enix, RPG pioneer turned third-party powerhouse.
Fuck yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 and Shadow of the Tomb Raider are easy crowd pleasers this year. But Square Enix is sitting on a secret weapon.
They are coming back.
The Final Fantasy VII Remake could be its biggest game
Is that
changer
comes to the
yet.
Xbox?
We're not.
That would be fucking cool.
Ubisoft, the mega franchise factory. This year, it's betting everything on its sequels. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, The Division 2, and the long-awaited release of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
That actually
Sony, the leader of the pack. Spider-Man and The Last of Us Part 2 are looking to elevate the incredible bar set by God of War. And expect more sleepless nights of theorizing with another look at Hideo Kojima's head-scratching blockbuster, Death Stranding. Microsoft, the hollowed halls of Halo.
Here we go.
2017, it proved it had the most powerful console on the market, the Xbox One X. Now it's time to see if new entries in iconic franchises like Halo, Gears of War, Perfect Dark, and Fable are on the horizon. Nintendo, the house that Mario built. Riding in on that Nintendo Switch swagger has them feeling like Funky Kong. And with games like Metroid Prime 4 and both Pokemon Let's Go titles, the future of Nintendo's hybrid console is shining brighter than the sun. The stage is set, the players are ready. Who will be crowned the king of E3 2018?
So I'm looking forward to the most. Xbox, Square Enix, and then Nintendo.
And now that we know who the big players are at this E3, what do you all think will be the biggest games of the show? What will be announced this week?
There's a lot of stuff that we already know about. It's hard to guess, but I'm going to go with third parties. I think we're going to see a bunch of Cyberpunk gameplay, and we're all really excited about that. It's going to be the first game since The Witcher 3, which came out a few years ago now, and obviously received tons of 10 out of 10, so it's a big deal. I also really hope we get Devil May Cry 5. They just recently registered a domain name for it, so in theory that should be coming, and I just want to know what's happening.
As long as the Devil May Cry follows the
Please, Capcom.
original Dante and not that
So, in terms of Cyberpunk and Devil May Cry 5, where do you think we would see those games? On a first-party press conference, Sony's or Microsoft's?
Total guess, I'm going to say Cyberpunk on Xbox and Devil May Cry on PlayStation.
I think that's fair. It seems like safe bet. Devil May Cry has a history of PlayStation, and Witcher 3 unveiled gameplay on
Devil May Cry on both consoles, thank you.
Brandon, how about you?
Well, you covered third party, so I'm going to go first party. I think Microsoft, we already spoke a little bit about it, but that Halo 6 announcement is going to be there. What I really want to see, though, from Microsoft is the unannounced IPs. Where are they? We know they're ramping up new studios. We know they're working on something. We know they're working on multiple things. I would love to see something that makes me stop and say, "Oh, what is this?" During the conference.
And
I want to be surprised.
They've repeatedly promised to focus on exclusives and kind of admitted to sort of messing up when it comes to first-party exclusives. So hopefully they really show us what they've been working on and really prove that to be true.
Yep.
Brandon, how about you? Alana feels confident we're going to see Halo 6 tomorrow. Do you agree?
I do. Yeah, I think it's time. I think we're going to get that trailer, and like I was saying a little bit earlier, I think someone from 343 is going to come out. They're going to give us a tone piece. They're going to talk about what the chief is doing, where he's at. And I think Halo 6 needs to be the game that sort of writes that franchise.
One that's actually about Chief and not fucking everyone else.
Reception of Halo 5.
I feel like some Master Chief Collection updates would be really good too.
Yeah, yeah.
I still play the Master Chief Collection a lot, but I'd really love to see some extra support for that. Show how they're fixing some of that infrastructure is still a little bit broken.
Absolutely, and they absolutely are. They're continuously updating. I think, the most recent update happened just a couple weeks ago.
Firefight.
I mean, they had a fantastic showing a few years ago with a bunch of first-party stuff, and I think Recore was kind of a disappointment, and Scalebound got canceled, and it's like, what are the first-party things doing? As for what I'm predicting to see, this is a very softball big answer, but I think the internet is going to break over Smash Bros. I think that people just love getting excited about Smash. I think there's going to be like
Smash is going to be great
coming out of that. I think that they're going to announce some character that we don't even expect, and everyone just gets so excited, and it's going to be like trending on Twitter. I think it's going to be like it'll be like Solaire from Dark Souls or Wreck-It Ralph or somebody like Goku. Probably not Goku, but I mean people love it. You know, it's such an accessible game because it's like, hey, do you like I don't know, video game characters from the history of video games?
Yeah.
So
You've got them all.
Here, fight.
What if this is essentially a port of the Wii U game? I think that'd be enough. That's okay.
That's totally
I
fine.
think it's unlikely.
Yeah.
But I'm also fine with it. But I still play it on Wii U, playing it in the office just last week, so I'm cool with that. But I don't think that will be the case. I think we'll get something fresh.
Yeah, if you look at the sales for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it makes total sense for them to put it out. But at the same time, people do obviously want a brand new game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And then there's Sony. Of course, we actually know what Sony's major lineup is. They're talking about bringing the big four. They've got Spider-Man, which is coming this year in September. One of the most anticipated games of the year, exclusively on PS4. But we've already seen this in the past two E3s. So, what do you want? Do you think they'll be spending too much time talking about this today?
I actually
You want it away.
hope so.
You want-
I mean, I want to see more of what we'll be doing in the open world. With Insomniac, they made Sunset Overdrive originally an Xbox exclusive title, but that was such good open world traversal, and I feel like we haven't seen a lot of that stuff in some of the old Spider-Man games, which I got really addicted to, even though they were solid 7s. Just had a lot of really interesting sort of turf war stuff, where you go to a certain location and you overtake it, and deal with people one by one, and that stuff is really fun. I want to know what I'm doing outside of the structured cinematic sort of core missions that we've seen, and more villains.
Yeah, some of the flavor of the world. I would love to see like what I'm doing when I'm not fighting. Is it Negative Man? Am I collecting old comic books? Am I? Insomniac Games is so good at just that like movement, that feel of movement. I would love to see them lean in real hard to just swing through the city of Spider-Man, fulfill your dreams.
We got a tease of Miles Morales at the tail end of I think it was last year's demo, and we just last week got a trailer for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the new animated Spider-Man movie. So I think it'd be pretty good time to show off Miles in the game if he's
All
doing
coming
anything.
together.
Even Spider-Man?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there is The Last of Us Part 2. Which there was a tone piece a couple years ago, and then last year we got
Spider-Man game looks really good, but I don't have it.
Time to see gameplay for that game. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, this one's a weird one for me because I'm already sold on it. Like, my thing with The Last of Us Part 2 was like, when are you gonna play it? I want to know what the setting is, how the world is at that point in time, but it's like, I'm already sold. You can show me whatever, I'm just gonna be like, yes, definitely still planning to buy it.
Point in time, that's an interesting thing. People are speculating that maybe it's set
Yeah,
in
I
two
told
different
that
time
one.
periods.
Oh, yeah?
That there's Ellie's story and then her mother's story is like a flashback. So
Interesting. It would change the structure of the games as well.
I mean, we're all assuming it's Ellie that's playable too, so it's a lot of questions there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like you, already sold on that, already sold on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's why I think Death Stranding and Ghost of Tsushima are both a little bit more. We want to see what those games actually are.
Yeah, I think this is the year. I think this is the year we finally see some Death Stranding gameplay.
Yeah,
I hope so.
All right, it's time to take a quick break. We'll be right back with our predictions from the EA press conference, which is just moments away.
Break. I'm just gonna show you this for the break. Right, well, in that case, we'll have a quick break too.
Before you find IGN's awesome content anywhere else online, you'll find it right at home on IGN.com. With IGN First, you'll get a sneak peek at never-before-seen gameplay, exclusive insights from developers, and a whole lot more. And
Welcome back to IGN Live E3. We're just minutes away from the EA press conference, one of the most anticipated shows of E3 2018.
EA game.
Last year, they came on strong with a promising look at one of their blockbuster franchises, but things didn't quite go as expected. Let's take a look at where EA is coming into E3 2018.
Last year, one of the largest game developers on the planet launched one of the biggest AAA titles ever. But it was met with resistance. then the Resistance may have a chance.
EA's controversial microtransactions in Battlefront 2 caused gamers to rebel. I rebel. They responded by restricting their in-game purchases from loot boxes to cosmetic upgrades.
Those fucking companies
Some
are
speculate the
grubby and
scandal
hungry.
impacted projected sales and soured the market on what promised to be a surefire hit.
All fucking wanting that moolah.
And then there was Mass Effect Andromeda, the BioWare sequel to the beloved franchise that landed with a critical thud. This E3, EA is seeking redemption, and it looks like they're headed in the right direction. Already, EA is promising that Battlefield 5 will ditch premium passes and loot boxes, making all major post-release content available at no extra charge. EA is also publicly acknowledging that Anthem would not repeat the mistakes of Battlefront 2, and will do everything to steer clear of the pitfalls that plague Mass Effect Andromeda. Is all this goodwill good enough? We're about to find out.
The EA Showcase is just around the corner, so what are our predictions? Alana, what are we about to see?
Look, as much as I would love to say Dead Space and Skatefall, probably not going to happen. No, I think we're probably going to get some updates on Star Wars. We really don't know much about the future of the Star Wars
That'll be
license.
good.
EA has it for 5 more years, and they really only come out with 2 actual console games in 5
And
years.
Dead
to have that
Space
license, which
type
isn't
of game.
fun, especially considering
For
so
the
many
Flood
franchises they have annual
in
rights.
Halo.
So I want to get an update on Star Wars, especially
Like a horror
how are they
game
making
for
it
the
up
Flood.
fans after people were
In like a
disappointed
Dead
about
Space sort
the
of
story.
style.
Are we getting
That would be
single player
cool.
campaigns? Really hoping to learn more about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we know there was the visceral Star Wars game that I don't know if you guys got canned, or at least it's being heavily reworked.
Yeah.
Because they said at the time it was shaping up to be a single-player, linear, story-driven game, which is really awesome.
It
by the
is
way.
kind
They picked that to Motive.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
Respawn still has one of the works, but
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, it's a weird time for Star Wars, both as a game fan and as a movie fan. So
Yeah. So I imagine they would want to remind everyone that they're making a Star Wars game. What would we want it to be? What kind of Star Wars game? They've had 2 Battlefront games.
Yeah.
What do we want this Star Wars game to be?
The Respawn game is particularly exciting for me because coming off of Titanfall 2.
It's hard to keep it all straight.
Yeah, the movement in that game was fantastic. I mean, Giant Max, it's hard to go wrong with that. If you can get that kind of spirit and like freewheeling, just pedal to the metal kind of feel in a Star Wars game, I would be really excited about that.
just reskin Titanfall 2 and make it Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward.
Done.
Yeah.
I feel like I want and this is kind of what people were talking about when Amy Hennig was supposed to be working on it, is basically I want Star Wars but Uncharted. Like, I would like a sort of faux open world, just large environments, but a linear story. I know that EA is really unlikely to do that without a multiplayer component. It's the easiest thing to monetize. They get that for a business, but I really like to see more stories, more original stories as well.
Would play. All right, Brandon, what do you think we're about to see at EA's press conference?
I mean, I'm going to double down on that Star Wars, man. Like, that is looking, that's looking really, really, really good as a safe bet for us to, get a glimpse of it. Like, this is, was it 2 years ago? They released, 2 years ago they released the Dev Diary saying, hey, we're working on it, and it's gone quiet since then.
Yeah.
So, I think it's really time that we see something in the Star Wars universe that isn't necessarily Battlefront. I think they have their shooter. And I would love to see some more of like a story element.
Yeah. I wonder if one of the holdups we've had has been that, like, maybe it's like very difficult to get things to do with Star Wars approved because there's so many people like you have to really treat a license. Like, maybe that stuff's like just a lot harder than we
Sure, it all has to go through Lucas or Disney.
Well, yeah, you have to go through Lucasfilm.
Prediction. I know this is kind of a long shot here, but I predict during the EA showcase we are going to see a developer diary where some real human person is sitting at their desk and they talk about things that they're working on.
Yeah.
And they just maybe like they always do this. They always show off something, and it's they did one I think last year for Star Wars where we got that literal 3-second glimpse of Visceral's game and a bunch of people talking about the state of Star Wars.
Right.
But it's always like, oh, they just revealed boss for Battlefront on someone's monitor. And it's
Yeah.
really drives me crazy. There was one a few years back when they were talking about, what was the Criterion Extreme
There was
Sports game?
there was an extreme racing game from Criterion that ended up never being finished.
Yeah. So I'm playing it safe here. I'm betting that we're going to see one of those videos where a bunch of people kind of sit around and talk. I don't know. Like, I love the
love
visuals. Ideally, everything would be like the big Anthem reveal where it's just a solid chunk of, if not gameplay, concept gameplay, we're probably gonna get people talking about stuff they're working on. You know,
Yeah.
they've got some ideas for things, and
Someone pretending to play with animations in the
Yeah.
background.
Maybe doodle on a pad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know they're gonna have the big heavy hitters, the Anthem, Battlefield 5. However, scoop! Just this morning, the ESRB posted a rating for Unravel 2. Unravel 2. Unravel was a couple years ago. Yarny, of course, is a big moment from E3
That looks
2016, I believe.
Right.
So it seems highly likely
no
that they're
band.
about to announce Unravel 2 today.
Yeah, I mean, for the last couple of years, EA has sort of, provided.
The thing I'm worried about for
a
this
venue
EA
for, like, those smaller
conference
games.
is going to be all
EA
sports
Originals
games.
program, I know Unravel
And I
wasn't part of
fucking
the,
hate sports
EA
games.
Originals program, but
I play video
sort of
games to get
spirit,
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Originals
Why
program,
would I
which
want
for
to
the record,
play
I think is incredibly cool. I hope we see more games out of it. I'm not sure if Unravel 2 will be part of it, but for anyone who doesn't know, EA doesn't make any profit off of those games. All profit goes to the developers. So every single EA Originals game, if you are interested in games like that, like Faye, like A Way Out, you aren't giving EA money by paying for that. And I think it's a really cool supportive program for them to have.
Some gamers like not giving EA.
I know, that's why I mentioned it.
I also want to point out that you don't need an ESRB rating to show your game at E3.
Right.
So that tells me this is and it's available now.
Oh, like a one more thing kind of situation.
What did they rate? Like E for everybody?
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping they'd take a grittier approach with Yarny.
M-rated
Yarny
Unravel.
Revenge.
He's just dirty.
Also worth noting, rated for PS4, Xbox One, PC, not Switch.
Bummer.
Which means EA is not following the rules. Put everything on Switch. That's what you're supposed to do. Put everything on Switch. Alright, that's Unravel 2. Those big games. Anthem, Battlefield 5. I think EA opens with one of them, and which one?
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and
Yeah.
say Anthem.
Alright, so let's talk about Anthem for a
I
second.
think Anthem is their big sort of unknown.
Yeah,
game.
Anthem
I mean,
might be
we
that.
saw it a couple years ago. Looks
1 year ago.
1 year ago. That's right. Yeah. Wow. It's been a whole.
Time flies.
Time flies. It looks great. It looks like it plays great, and I think that they're gonna say, look, everyone knows what Battlefield is, right? And it's a known quantity. I think they open Anthem. They open the show with Anthem, showing off just so much gameplay. This is what I want to see. I just want to see so much gameplay.
I mean,
Yeah, we're really interested in what kind of multiplayer this is going to have as well. And, it looks like Destiny, but then it doesn't, and they sort
has
of
a
about how
color,
they're
that'd
going
be
to be
cool.
showing off a lot of monsters. So I'm
Looks-
wondering if the multiplayer
that looks
component
like
is going to be
fucking
somewhere
Iron Man.
between Destiny and maybe Monster Hunter, less like a Destiny clone like everyone thought it would be at the start. So I'm very curious about that. Stuff like this makes me think of Monster Hunter, but with jetpacks. So.
I mean, this so-called gameplay, call it what you will, from last year.
Sure.
I saw this and I was like, okay, this looks just impossibly cool. I will believe it when I have it in front of me and I can put my hands on it or I'm watching someone play it.
Yeah.
I'm dying to see how it actually unrolls and what it is. And also maybe a tease of what the story is, because it's a BioWare game after all, and they're known for having incredibly well fleshed out worlds and stories and characters. So
Yeah, and it's tough. Like, how do you put a story focus on
I like
a game
this
that's
stuff.
at its core going to be a cooperative shared world, where your actions are supposed to change the world, but like then your friends' actions also have to change the world. So
Yeah, it's hard to deliver stories in that way, but it's also like slightly concerning that one of the lead writers, I believe, left halfway through the project. But
Drew Holmes did.
yeah, but it is a lot of the people who worked on the original Mass Effect trilogy, which
Sure.
we all
Oh,
love because
that's-
those stories were so engrossing. So
That's a
Yeah.
whole like
Get to date
underwater
other
thing.
aliens?
That's cool.
guess we'll find out.
It's not a BioWare game if you can't. It sounds like EA is really going to blow up Anthem today. They've announced ahead of time they're going to be giving us a detailed look at Anthem's gameplay. They're going to show us an all-new trailer. That'll give us a glimpse into the story, characters, and monsters that bring the game to life. Lots of monsters. The gameplay will focus on combat, flying mechanics, and loot. And Max, you'll be happy to hear there is a behind-the-scenes glimpse at Anthem and some of the concept art, design,
That's some professional insight right there.
and world building that's gone into the project.
Veteran.
There you
I'll
go.
see some desks.
And then Battlefield 5. There was a reveal event a couple weeks ago. They showed us a big trailer, but we haven't really seen gameplay yet. Hopefully we're going to see gameplay today. You think they'll focus on multiplayer or campaign stuff?
Probably both.
Both?
Yeah, I
Why
imagine
not
we'll get
both?
montages of both. Yeah, it's. I have a lot less questions about Battlefield. Because Battlefield, first games I played online were Vietnam in 1942. I've been playing this game for forever, so it's like, I know what this is. Let me see the cool vehicles. What are the time-related weapons that you've got for me? But aside from that, like I have a lot less questions. But yeah, I'm interested if they'll do the sort of vignette storytelling style that they did with Battlefield 1, because I actually liked that a lot.
I think they've
I did
confirmed
too.
that's coming back.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think that adds a fresh perspective rather than one character through the entire.
I think they're going to do the usual EA thing where they have just a massive audience full of people all playing in real time together, and it shows the game in action.
Yeah, the curtain comes down, and there's just 100 players, and Snoop Dogg is there.
Exactly.
And,
Drake shows up.
Yeah, people were a little bit wary of the sort of the I don't know, exaggerated, colorful approach for Battlefield, but I'm dying to see what it looks like.
You were a fan of Battlefield 1, is that right?
I loved it, yeah. And I mean, there've been a lot more World War II stuff, but anyway, cool.
All right, time for another break, but don't go anywhere because we've got the EA press conference coming up next, and you don't want to miss it.
Break time? Alright, break time. See you guys in a bit.
Welcome back, everybody. We are standing by, waiting for the EA press conference to start any moment now. As soon as it does, we'll kick you right over there. Make sure you stick around afterwards for all of our post-show breakdowns and discussions. One thing we haven't mentioned yet is sports, and I feel like the safest prediction of all for any EA press conference is
they do
sports
well.
games.
Yeah.
Madden, FIFA, NBA.
Yeah.
Do we think that they'll have someone on stage, some professional athlete,
Absolutely.
and up there talking about FIFA?
100%.
The return of Hoop God.
Who got that?
Good. I think they'll probably throw in some ridiculously detailed story mode to one of these. They've been adding that more and more.
Yeah.
Taking the story out of story games and putting the story in sports games.
So that's my hope for Madden, because Madden always adds little incremental features that change the way you play, smash sticks or whatever they are. But the long shot was that story mode, and for what it was excellent. The characters were really well written, and what I particularly liked about it is it did a really good job of introducing.
All right, the EA press conference is starting. I have to cut you off right there. We're going to toss you over to EA right now. Stay tuned afterwards for a post-show discussion. Enjoy the show.